for the count of 10.
What?
I thought they were both going to be counted out, ladies and gentlemen. That wasn't even a match, ladies and gentlemen. That was just a slaughter. I couldn't even commentate because, I mean, what is there to commentate? It's just a brutal assault, a brutal attack. Absolutely insane, ladies and gentlemen, but there you have it. I think we better call in the EMTs, call in the friggin', like, call the morgue. Get a casket ready. I think Disastrous is dead. I mean, that's just way too much, friends. Way too much. Good Lord. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and coming up next here at Devil's Feud Cake 2016, it is our second tournament match, quarterfinals match for the FPW Tornado Tag Team contingency. The Granddaddies of Wrestling meet that British Invasion. Let's get down to ringside. We have a lot more action to come, fans, here at Devil's Feud Cake. Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
The following Tornado Tag Team contest is scheduled for one fall.
I'm going to cut to the chase and just spill it out right now. It is not looking very well for Disastrous at all, fans. The EMTs are taken out by a stretcher. She is presumably in a medically induced coma. They decided to put her in one anyways, for that matter, and you know, in this business, ladies and gentlemen, you know, whether you make friends or you make enemies, I mean, you know, it's gonna happen in this great sport of ours, but there's no reason to literally destroy someone else's career. Now, whether or not Dez's mentality was to destroy the Divas division, or the women's division for that matter, I mean, Killer Kyle really topped it off. I mean, she caught us all by surprise. She really did. I mean, what you just finished seeing in the previous match was not even a wrestling match. I mean, Scotty Stanley made the count dozens and dozens of times, but eventually it went to a point where it was the end. I mean, this is definitely the end. However, it seemed as if that Killer Kyle was just playing around, and as a result, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, I don't want to go on to greater details. All I know is that Killer Kyle has destroyed the career of Disastrous. And at least she's the only remaining shifter that actually successfully won their match. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going on to bigger matters. It is our second quarterfinal match in the Tornado Tag Team tournament. We've got that British Invasion already in the ring, and now we're going to have the Granddaddies of Wrestling, Stonewall, and King Matrix moments from now. Just a very brutal, punishing match, fans. That's all. That's all I'm saying. You know, if you fans at home like that kind of action, great. But after like 5 to 10 minutes of just a complete one-sided bash, you know, it's bad.
And the tag team partner from Canada, weighing 235 pounds, the
King Matrix. Stonewall, the Granddaddies of Wrestling, have come close to become the Tornado Tag Team Champions. They're one of the finest tag teams we've ever had here in Fantasy Pro Wrestling since they've decided to align themselves pretty much. Let's see how well they'll do tonight against that British Invasion's English, or Robert English, and Shane Eaton McKay. And here we go. Earlier this evening, ladies and gentlemen, the Prep Boys, McLovin and Jesse the Hand Baudouin, successfully defeated the Lethal Enforcers, a legendary tag team of Pantalix and McDoom, in a Beat the Clock challenge. It's pretty awesome, I gotta be honest with you fans. I mean, we don't really have those often, and it was kind of exciting. It was only left about 3 minutes and a half, or 3 minutes and 40 seconds left. I'm thinking, you know what? What if we had that match happen again and we continued the remaining clock? Who knows what would have happened there? But the Prep Boys of the Brotherhood have advanced on in the tournament, and every single pay-per-view event we're going to be having, and leading into THQ9, we're going to have one more match, and until we have nominated the best tag team of Fantasy Pro Wrestling or No Mercy Hardcore Wrestling. The Soup and Sandwich, Vicious Jeremy and Cactus Jen, have been champions since 2013, defeating Team Mexico's Rey Mysterio Jr. and Lucha Estrella. Now, a lot of things have happened during that time, because Rey Mysterio no longer is employed by World Wrestling Entertainment. He's in Mexico. I mean, that's how long it's been. Because when Team Mexico were in action, Rey Mysterio was working for WWE. Shit, that was like about almost 3 years ago on top of that. It's amazing how time flies, not even knowing it. But, I mean, you know, and the Granddaddies of Wrestling last spring, they came ever so close in winning the titles. When Vicious Jeremy and Cactus Jen's relationship had ended, I figured that the tag team would have dissolved, and the titles would be hung in the balance, literally hung in the balance. And when at Cavalcade, I believe it was, Vicious Jeremy defended the tag team titles alone and by himself only, to lose 2 times back-to-back via countout. And of course, in this sport, if you lose or win a match by disqualification or countout, in this case countout, titles do not change hands. Granddaddies of Wrestling, we're gonna win those belts, because think about it. These guys may be old. They may be in their 50s and 60s, and they have grandchildren, but they move. They are fast, they are furious, they are dangerous. Look at this. Rapid fire punches onto Bob English. Oh, they got a stare down there by Shane Eaton McKay.
Okay.
And look at that spine buster. Where does he get that? Where does a 66-year-old or 67-year-old get that kind of energy, Captain?
Duh.
I mean, I don't know what he asked for breakfast, but...
Excellence.
Does that come in a bowl or on a plate? Is it served in a... Is it served that way? I mean...
Served in a shake.
What does it taste like?
Fantastic, apparently.
Wow, man.
Last match.
No. This is, like I said, this is the second last. We saw